latest film from Pixar and is also the second Pixar movie to come out this year. Onward was their previous film and it came out back in March. So Soul tells the story of a guy named Joe Gardner, voiced by Jamie Foxx. He teaches music in a middle school located in New York City, and he dreams of being a famous jazz musician. And one day, when he thinks he gets the gig of his life, he unfortunately finds himself in an accident, and he gets transported to the great beyond, which is basically like heaven. And while in the great beyond, he meets this soul named 22, voiced by Tina Fey, and it's up to Joe to help 22 find her passion, as well as try to get himself back home to Earth. So I was really curious in checking out Soul. It was originally supposed to come out in theaters back in June, but then the pandemic happened, and so Disney had to put it on Disney+. And it's also directed by Pete Docter, who, in my opinion, is one of the best directors Pixar has ever had. He also directed Monsters, Inc., Up, and Inside Out. This guy is a genius. And now that I've finally seen Soul, the question is it yet again another home run for Pixar? The answer is yes. I am not exaggerating when I say Soul is phenomenal. It is one of the most beautiful, mature, thought-provoking, creative, and emotional films Pixar has ever made. First, let's talk about the animation. The animation is absolutely gorgeous. I know I say this all the time whenever I review a Pixar movie, but it's true. Pixar's animation just keeps getting better and better. They have come such a long way ever since the original Toy Story came out back in 1995. The way New York City is animated in this movie honestly looks more beautiful than the real life city itself. And that's saying a lot. And the voice cast is stellar too. Jamie Foxx yet again gives another great performance in this movie, and so does Tina Fey. I always knew Tina Fey was pretty funny when it comes to her comedy skills, but when the movie gets emotional with her character, I don't want to spoil anything, but again, when the movie gets emotional, when it focuses on Tina Fey's character, she does a fantastic job getting emotional and dramatic. I do remember this. When I first saw the teaser trailer for Soul about a year ago, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little concerned because the trailer made it seem like Tina Fey's character was the one character in it who was gonna be the obnoxious and annoying one, like Mater from Cars or Olaf from Frozen. Let me tell you something. That trailer is misleading. If you guys saw that trailer and felt the same way I did, don't believe it. Like, trust me. When we are first introduced to 22 in the movie, she does come off as the comedic relief character, but then the movie gets to a certain point. The movie takes a 360-degree turn with her character, and when we're first introduced to her arc, that's when you start to really buy into her character. I have to applaud Pixar for doing this because I love it when they do this type of stuff with their characters. And I gotta say, I absolutely love the message in this movie. It really did resonate with me. And I would say it's one of the most mature films Pixar has ever made. The message hints at questions like, what is the true purpose of life? What makes you, you? And what is your real passion? Like, does your passion really define who you are as a person? They're messages that not a lot of family movies delve into, and I have to give Pixar credit for doing a brilliant job showcasing these themes. I only have one small issue with Soul, and that is, it didn't quite emotionally resonate with me as much as some of Pixar's past films did. I'm not saying the movie wasn't emotional at all. Again, the message is very profound, and there are so many mesmerizing and beautiful scenes in the movie. But, I don't know. Something about it just didn't hit me hard in the feels as much as I wanted it to. But overall, guys, Soul is one of the best films Pixar has made in recent years. Words cannot sum up how genius this film is. If you guys have Disney Plus, I cannot recommend it enough. I give Soul a 9 out of 10. The question is it my favorite movie of the year as of now? You'll just have to wait and see. So, if you guys have already seen Soul, what are your thoughts on it? Or, what is your favorite film that Pixar has made within the past 5 years? Whatever it is, just leave it in the comments below. And if you want to see more of my videos, just be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more great content. And I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas.